Okay, I'm gonna try not to ramble too much, but that may happen anyways. Just want to give you a quick rundown of how I go from formers to a 3D object like this. So, let's pull this over. First off, I find a 3 view that's workable. Um, Go in and measure out the distances for all of your main formers. Then I trace them out in CAD. Here, Fusion will let you can save all these pieces as a DXF, and Fusion will let you import them if it's something more complicated than just a simple circle. I suppose you could import the picture and draw them in Fusion, but I like the spline tool in DoubleCAD. I'm just used to it. It's faster. So, first thing to do is go and draw out the distances between each of the formers. And that's what I've done over here in Fusion. So, a bunch of different components, but the main one here is just the fuselage. Components are just for organization primarily. That's what I'm using it for. The very first thing I did was go back to the model workspace, create a sketch. A sketch on the normal plane to make a skeleton of the distance between all the formers. So here's former A, B, C, D, E, F, G, whatever. Then once you've got all of those in there, you can go in and create construction planes. All these lines here are the same length. I did them 120 millimeter. That'll let me drag them and move stuff around later if I feel like it. But in the meantime, they're just placeholders for these construction planes. And here's what those look like. These planes are where I will draw my former shapes or import formers that I drew in the other CAD program. You can easily make one of these plane at angle, and I was just selecting one of these lines. Oh, can't see it. And you can make construction planes. So once you've got your construction planes, you'll go in and make a sketch for each former. You can make all these visible. And so yeah, there you go. There's the basic outline of your airplane. One important thing to note, because we're going to use the Loft tool to make the 3D shape around this. I couldn't get the Loft tool to work with circular shapes. I had to cut them all in half and then do 2 separate lofts. Otherwise you get intersection warnings. And I don't know what that's about, so I just do it this way. So the Loft tool is really cool. You can do this in the normal model section, which would let you make a big solid body. Or since I'm going to be 3D printing this, you can go into the patch workspace and it'll let you create objects that have no thickness, so just outside walls. So I'm going to go into the patch space, create, and Loft, and this thing pops up. So once you got the Loft tool up, we're just going to go through here and select all the different faces that we want to create a 3D object out of. And you want to go start to finish. You don't want to click in the middle. So grab the first face, the second one, third one, fourth, fifth. That didn't work. What did I do? I must have gone out of order. I'm going to zoom in. That one, that one, that one. Okay, yeah, I must have clicked out of order. That one, that one. That last one. So there you go. Once you got that, hit OK, and you're left with a whole new, brand new zero width surface. And since I don't want this center piece, I can delete it. Just hit delete on the keyboard. It's gone. I want to go do the same thing for the other side. I just pull my sketches back up and create another loft. But that's probably enough to give you an idea of what's going on here.